Welcome. Thank you for coming.
There was Alabama where I put a banjo on my knee. My parents used to listen to bluegrass. I liked it because I was familiar with it, and it was distinctive, and it was fun.
And in my case, it was simply bluegrass by osmosis.
Gone for way too long. It was in the hills of Tennessee I learned my trade. I rode the rails of Texas singing songs along the way. We actually met at a mixer.
Yeah.
And,
where we both discovered that neither of us could dance, and so we ended up just taking a walk along the Charles. That was very romantic. Jim and I would go to a lot of bluegrass concerts, and I wasn't really that familiar with the bluegrass music form. You know, we'd go down to Virginia to visit his family, and everyone would pull out an instrument or sing, and at some point I thought, this really looks like fun.
I've been gone for way too long. It was more or less the same instrument configuration that we have now. I play guitar, Sharon's on bass, we had a banjo player and a mandolin player.
I venture to say our music is more textured now than it was when we started.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a constant debate when we put a set together, how much new stuff, because we always feel like we owe new stuff to the audience, and yet they come because they want to hear the old stuff, and so I guess every performer has that particular dilemma.
One of them that we actually get a lot of requests for, you're still doing this one, right, is a song that I wrote called Carolina Lightning. People, when they hear it, they know right away exactly what it is.
You hear the kick and you know exactly what's coming.
That song starts out with a guitar and mandolin harmony duet. Do, 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 and the banjo goes do, 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 and then we jump into the song. And people hear that beginning, you know exactly what it is, and it sticks with you.
One of my favorite songs was I Didn't Ask, which was a song that Jim wrote for me. And I remember we were playing at was it a festival or a fairground? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
And we were sitting at our little CD table waiting to get on stage, and Jim's scribbling something on a napkin. And he just showed me the lyrics, and I went, oh.
Every day I'm reminded of the joy that surrounds me. Usually the shows that are the most fun are the ones that have very enthusiastic audiences.
There's kind of a synergy between the artist and the people sitting on the other side of the microphones.
Sometimes you really enjoy playing to a big crowd, but then on the other hand, sometimes the most fun shows are the ones that are a small, intimate group.
And not just performing for performing's sake, but performing in venues where people are coming because they want to hear you.
All I wanted was a lover to hold me, and the Lord in her wisdom sent me here.
We've stepped through the looking glass and have had so much fun we never step back.
As a beginning musician, you don't know what your future's going to be. You don't know whether you're going to be good enough or whether you're going to meet people with a similar vision, but I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah, me too.